everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Matt, and in today's video we're going to be playing Tower Simulator 3 at Sydney Kingsford Airport in Sydney in Australia. If you've not seen any of my other episodes, feel free to check them out on the channel, and there will be a link in the description to the last episode. And as always, if you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. It does help me out and helps me grow the channel to bring you more content like this in the future. So into today's video then, as I said, we're going to Sydney Kingsford Airport in Australia. It's been a while since we played this. It is one of the Fly Tampa airports, so I don't have the actual schedule that Energy Design providers, but what I've done today is create a custom schedule, quite simple, through TS3 schedule. I took the ZAP schedule of the realistic one and just kind of took that, bumped up a couple, like the timings, and just messed around with a couple of planes in the schedule. So nothing kind of too crazy. It's not going to be, well, it probably is going to be busy, but I'll kind of show you as we get into it. We're going to run the other runway config today as well, though. We're going to run 3-4 left and 3-4 right for today. We've generally run the 1-6s, so it's just going to be a little bit different. We'll be using both runways for departures and arrivals. I don't know how we're going to do it for 3-4s. We have played this, but it's been a while since I've done it. So we'll have to figure out how we do it. There's some heavies in here, some general stuff, some smaller planes, some geo traffic, so a mixture of all sorts. We're going to be playing the 9 AM hour, so it should be nice and sunny. We'll preload 2 hours in, and we're using my radar style and my custom database. So quickly show you the schedule then. So yeah, as I said, I took the ZAP schedule for the realistic version. Obviously, thanks again to them guys for obviously providing the schedules for these airports. I took that, cloned it in here, and then just kind of bumped up this 9 AM hour. So it gives us, I think it's 90 movements overall, 62 departures with 28 arrivals. Obviously, we normally aim for a bit more arrivals, but because we're departing on both runways as well, 90 to 100 movements should be reasonably alright. And then I think we have like 8 GA traffic as well, so there's a little bit of all sorts in here. I'll be running 5 nautical miles for separation, just so we can keep things moving in and out. And then, yeah, kind of obviously see how we get on. We'll ignore that because that shouldn't matter too much. That's just a GA file, which I'm not really too fussed about massively. We'll get the additional window open and get everything set up from that perspective. So right to start with, I don't think I've played this on the new PC, so I'll probably have to set up from fresh. So get that set to there so we can see everything. Ideas wise, we'll set to here. Down a little bit. We'll zoom that out, and we're going to spin it around so it's that way because we do need a view of everything. So that should be that. I'll get TS3 Assistant open, and then we'll have a quick look around in terms of cameras. So I have F8 set up, but nothing else at the minute. So we're going to F9 over here, which is where we played the majority of the game from last time. But I think today what we'll probably do is, I'm going to move this down a little bit actually. So we'll place F9 there. We'll go and place F10 over here. Is the international terminal. Just in case we do need to see stuff, but we are going to play the majority from F8, I think, just so that we can obviously pan around and see the runways. The F8 custom is set to here, which is fine. We'll get stuff taxiing below us. And then in terms of what we're going to do, so again, majority of traffic is going to be facing south when we push it. So for outbound traffic, they're going to take Bravo, Lima, Sierra and Tango up to Tango 5, Tango 6. We can take some stuff off Tango 3. And then the inbound traffic is going to take Uniform, Bravo 10, and then Charlie inbound that way. For traffic outbound here, they're just going to have to take Alpha. And then the inbound should probably vacate Alpha 2 anyway. We'll try and send as much traffic as we can down Juliet and then Alpha, but we should be fine anyway. We'll be able to taxi stuff past. So that's going to be the plan. There's not really any holding points, so we just have to be careful with stuff. But yeah, should be a fun one. It's not going to be crazy busy, but it will be busy. Obviously running two runways for departures and arrivals. But yeah, hopefully the parallel works. We should see traffic basically coming right at us here. So yeah, we have played this before because I do remember the traffic coming over the terminal. I don't know how they do it in real life. I know they do run parallel because I think all the international stuff generally takes this runway.
Sydney ground, New Zealand 1495 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
New Zealand 1495, pushback approved, facing south. And again, majority of traffic from this side is all going to take 3-4 left. We do have a Qantas A380 over there. I don't know where that parks in real life. I might guess it parks over into the international terminal. Mainly because it obviously is going to operate them longer haul stuff, whereas this is domestic terminal. So I think this is stuff that kind of was. I think Qantas use both terminals. So they use obviously the international stuff and then the domestic stuff. But the way the schedule is built is that Qantas use this side and then everything else uses that over there, with some overflow into there. I don't think there's any Qantas over here at the minute. There's some Jetstar stuff. The cargo stuff is over here, so you have got a little bit of cargo as well. But yeah, my guess you can probably fit A380s onto these, but we do have the overflow over there. I think these are only loading because we're loading 2 hours in. Not entirely sure because we've got a Singapore A380 and an Emirates A380 in the schedule. But yeah, Qantas do use both, but obviously figuring out in terms of what we want to do. There is one below us somewhere, but I don't actually know where it is. We do have cargo here as well, so there is a lot. This is kind of the Qantas cargo here as well, so that's where the rest of the cargo comes. This is more of a maintenance area, but because of the way the ZAP schedules work and their terminal files, we do have traffic in here as well. Qantas 6594, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Qantas 6594.
We'll make these things a little bit smaller.
Sydney ground, New Zealand 1495 ready to taxi.
We'll go back to here.
Sydney Tower, Qantas 5898 on final 34 left.
New Zealand 1495, runway 34 left via Yankee Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07.
Duplicated command, New Zealand 1495.
New Zealand 1495, runway 34 left via Yankee Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07. There you go.
Runway 34 left via Yankee Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07, New Zealand 1495.
And then we've got them down there, that's fine. Indonesia 1580, heavy, push, back approved, expect runway 34 left. I have no idea how he's going to actually...
Need pushback first. Indonesia 1580 heavy.
Just did that. Indonesia 1580 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. I'm going to push that way. Yeah, it's a little weird, little like curve. Q-Link 422, pushback approved, facing... No. Q-Link 422, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, facing south. Q-Link 422.
That's where we will have to be careful because the inbounds will be going in via Charlie. And he's going to have to take Bravo because we are taking them outbound via Bravo. Qantas 6594, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima, Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 right via Bravo Lima.
This is why we have this camera, so I can see stuff like this. EFA, what is this?
Sydney Tower, Express Freight 9837 on final 34 left.
Express Freight 4757, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. What I did with a lot of these when we ran the 160s is all this stuff I was sending off here, whereas we're going to try and mix it down.
Sydney ground. Express Freight 4757 with information.
Yeah, we are going to taxi these via Juliet. I suppose we've got hotel and golf, haven't we? So probably out via hotel and then Alpha, to be honest, because it takes so long coming out via
Sydney ground.
Juliet.
Indonesia 1580 heavy ready to taxi.
Indonesia 1580 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left via Alpha, cross runway 07. Indonesia 1580 heavy.
Qantas 5898, runway 34 left, clear to land, take next available exit on right.
Runway 34 left, clear to land, take next available exit on right. Qantas 58908.
And that's where we do have to be careful as well. Velocity 8698, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Runway 34 right, clear to land.
Velocity's going in there, so that's
right.
fine.
Sydney ground. Qantas 6724 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Qantas 6724, pushback approved, facing south. He's all the way in here. This A380 here isn't operational, it's part of the scenery, I think. If you look at the difference, they are very slightly different. Q-Link can go. Q-Link 422, runway 34 right. U-Link 422, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Bravo, Lima, Sierra, Tango, Q-Link 422.
It's these arrivals that we just have to be careful with.
Heavy on final 34
This
left.
Qantas is gonna obviously vacate here. I think this is the 747 that I've got in.
Sydney ground. Q-Link 387 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Q-Link 387, pushback approved facing south. Come on. Q-Link 387, pushback approved facing south. Qantas 5890, super, pushback approved facing south. Do you have the 380 going?
Pushback approved facing south. Q-Link 387.
Express flight, I keep saying, I don't like it so flight. Express freight 4757, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 5890 super.
Qantas 6594, cross runway 07. Q-Link 422, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 right via Bravo, Lima, Sierra, Tango. Express freight 4757.
Velocity 8698, taxi to terminal via Uniform, Bravo 10, Charlie.
Cross runway 07. Qantas 65904.
Express freight 90837, runway 34 left, clear to land, take next available exit on right.
Cross runway 07, Q-Link 422. Taxi to terminal by Uniform. Bravo 10, Charlie.
Make sure he takes the right turn.
Runway 34 left. Clear to land. Take next available exit on right. Express freight 90837.
Velocity 8698, taxi to terminal via Bravo 10, Charlie.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo 10, Charlie. Velocity 8698.
Sydney ground. Qantas 6724 ready for taxi.
Qantas 5898, taxi to terminal via Charlie.
Taxi to terminal.
Malaysian 5556 heavy, pushback approved facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Malaysian 5556 heavy.
Qantas 6724, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 right via Bravo, Lima, Sierra, Tango. Qantas 6724.
Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey approved, expect runway 34 right.
Approved, expect runway 34 right. Victor Hotel Yankee
Malindo
Echo Whiskey.
3875, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Malindo 3875.
New Zealand 1495, runway 34 left, final point. Have to hurry up though.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. New Zealand 14905.
Sydney ground.
New Zealand
Qantas
1495, runway 34
ready
left,
to
cleared
taxi.
for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Express freight 90837. Taxi to ramp via Charlie.
Runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. New Zealand 149 at 5.
Taxi to ramp via
He's
Charlie.
rolling.
Express flight 90837.
He's rolling.
Sydney ground. Q-Link 387 ready to taxi.
Q-Link
Sydney
387
ground,
is just going
Victor
to
Hotel
wait.
Yankee Echo Whiskey
While
ready to
these
taxi.
two. Q-Link 387, runway 34 right at Tango 3. No. Q-Link 387, runway 34 right at Tango 4 via Bravo 3, Bravo, Lima, Sierra, Tango, hold short of Bravo.
Runway 34 right at Tango 4 via Bravo.
Quite an interesting
Bravo,
schedule actually, they'll
Lima,
keep things
Sierra,
moving.
Tango, hold short of taxiway Bravo.
Qantas 5167 heavy, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Indonesia 1580 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wet.
Runway 34 left.
Nice
Line up and wait.
747 arrival here. It's a
1580
747-400 as well, purposely put this
Sydney
in.
ground. Malaysian 5556 heavy ready to taxi.
Sydney
They're
Tower.
going to be on the
Qantas 2345 heavy on
Express
final
for
34 left.
4757 cross runway 07. I just need to figure out where he's actually going.
Express
Going to the
flight
left.
4757.
Hopefully he vacates at Alpha
Sydney
2
ground,
here.
Malindo 387 flight ready to taxi.
Sydney ground, Qantas 5890 Super with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Q-Link 387, continue taxi. Q-Link 387, continue taxi. Qantas 5167 heavy, taxi to ramp via Juliet. Indonesia 1580 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 6594, runway 34 right, line up and wet.
Continue taxi.
Qantas 6724, cross runway 07.
Taxi to ramp via Juliet.
Qantas
5167 heavy.
5890 super, runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha. We have to take him up there, I don't think we can take this taxiway.
On reaching altitude 1000.
Malaysian 5556 heavy, runway 34 left via Golf Alpha, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 right, line up and clear.
Qantas 5898, cross runway 07. Express freight 937, cross runway 07. Velocity 8698, cross runway 07. Velocity 2462, pushback approved facing south. Qantas 6594, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 2345 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Q-Link 387, cross runway 07.
Cross runway 07.
Victor
Qantas
Hotel
6724.
Yankee Echo Whiskey, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Golf Delta Charlie Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha. Qantas 5890 Super.
Qantas 5890 super, cross runway 34 left.
Runway 34 left.
United
Line
4572
up.
heavy,
Alpha,
pushback
cross
approved,
runway 07.
facing south.
Malaysian 5556 heavy.
Probably not the right answer. We've got
Cross
time
runway
actually.
07. Qantas 5890.
Q-Link 422, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Beautiful departure straight over the terminal
Cross
there.
runway 07. Express flight 90837. Cross runway 07. Velocity 869
Malindo, I think. Malindo 3875, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Pushback approved facing south. Velocity 2462. Runway 34 right,
This,
cleared for
these
immediate
in there.
takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
He's gonna have to
Qantas
wait.
65904.
AM17.
Runway 34 left, cleared to land. Qantas 2345 heavy.
Alpha Mike 71 Papa Juliet approved. Expect runway 34 right.
Cross runway 07, Q-link 387.
Runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Golf, Delta, Charlie.
Here comes
Lima,
the A380.
Sierra, Tango, Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Cross runway 34 left, Qantas 5890 Super. Push back at
We do have
facing
two
south.
here,
United 4572 heavy.
but I can't push them because he's
Runway
coming
34 right,
down here.
cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-link 422.
Velocity 2462, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 right via Bravo, Lima, Sierra, Tango, Malindo 3875.
Velocity 3378, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Approved. Expect runway 34 right. Alpha Mike 71 Papa Juliet.
Is he going to the left or right?
right,
He's going
Bravo, Lima, Sierra,
Qantas 2345 heavy,
Velocity
exit taxiway
2462.
Bravo 1. Send him all the way
Runway
down.
34 right, cleared to land. Velocity
Qantas
3378.
5890 Super cross runway 07. United 4572 heavy runway 34 left via Hotel Alpha cross runway 07.
Exit taxiway Bravo 1, Qantas 2345 heavy. Cross runway 07, Qantas
Victor Hotel
5890
Yankee Echo Whiskey cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left, via Hotel Alpha.
Victor
Cross
Hotel
runway
Yankee
07,
Echo Whiskey.
United 4572 heavy.
Hold short. No, leaving that actually. Q-Link 4046, pushback approved, facing south. And Q-Link's up there as well. Qantas 2345 heavy, taxi to ramp. Qantas 2640, runway 34 left, clear to land. Express freight 4757, runway 34 right, to line up and wait.
Cross runway 07, Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Velocity 2462, cross runway 07, hold short of Lima.
Turn left for 1 degrees, Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Express freight 4757, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved facing south. Q-Link 4046.
Taxi to ramp, Qantas 2345 heavy.
The one thing I do want to check, what is that little
Runway
taxi
34
there?
left, clear to land. Qantas 2640.
That is Sierra, so...
Runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Velocity
Express freight
3378, taxi to
4757.
terminal via Bravo 10 Charlie, hold short of Charlie.
Cross runway 07, hold short of taxiway
Velocity
Lima.
3378,
Velocity 2462.
hold short of Charlie.
Runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching
Q-Link
altitude
2921,
1000,
pushback
contact
approved,
departure. Express freight
facing
4757.
west. Got the right way.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo 10.
Qantas 8373, pushback approved, facing west.
Velocity 3378. Hold short of taxiway
Running
Charlie.
that, that's
Velocity
fine.
3378.
Qantas 6724, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Malaysian 5556 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Pushback approved facing west. Q-Link 2902.
So he's going to go up Charlie by Lima.
Qantas 8373.
He's going to come down here and hold short of
Runway
Charlie.
34 right, line up and wait. Qantas 6724.
Qantas 6724, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Alpha Mike 71 Papa Juliet, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. Malaysian
Melindo
5556.
2638, pushback approved, facing west. Qantas 2640, taxi to terminal via Charlie.
Runway 34 right, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude Altitude 1000.
Q-Link
Contact
4046,
Qantas
runway
672.
34 right. Q-Link 4046, runway 34 right at Tango 4 via Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 right.
Malaysian
at Tango
33
via Delta. Kilo.
Malaysian
Bravo,
5556 heavy,
Lima,
runway
Sierra,
34 left,
Tango,
cleared for immediate
Alpha Mike
takeoff
71
upon reaching
Papa
altitude 1000, contact departure. Velocity 2462, continue taxi. Velocity 3378, continue taxi.
Pushback approved facing west.
Qantas
Runway
2187,
268.
runway 34 right, clear to land. Q-Link 387, runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie. Qantas 2640.
Q-Link 2921, runway 34 right at Tango 4 via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Qantas 8373, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 right at Tango 4 via Delta. Kilo. Bravo.
Qantas
Lima,
2640,
Sierra, Tango.
cross runway
Q-Link
07, hold
4046.
short of Foxtrot. Jetstar 8380, runway 34 left, clear to land. Qantas 5890 Super, runway 34 left, line up behind the next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Velocity 3378.
Malaysian 5556 heavy.
Taxi to terminal via Juliet Yankee. Got him the wrong way.
Continue taxi. Velocity 2462.
We should have vacated to the left, really.
Continue taxi. Velocity
Oh no, he
3378.
come off that side, didn't he? So.
Runway 34 right, clear to land. Qantas 2187. Runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft. Q-Link 387.
Qantas 8547, pushback approved facing west. Q-Link 4046. 1 second actually.
Runway 34 right, at Tango 4.
Jetstar's coming off here.
Lima, Sierra, Tango.
Velocity 3378, cross runway 34 left.
Runway 34 right via Bravo. Lima.
And then
Sierra,
2638,
Tango.
runway 34
Qantas
right
8373.
via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Jetstar 8380, taxi to terminal via Charlie Bravo 4. Qantas 5890 Super, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 4572 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Cross runway 07.
New Zealand
Hold short of
2838
taxiway
Heavy,
Foxtrot.
pushback approved,
Qantas
facing south.
2640.
Qantas 2640, continue taxi. Qantas 7777, pushback approved, facing west. Q-Link 4046, cross runway 07, hold short of Charlie. Alpha Mike 71 Papa Juliet, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left, clear to
Qantas
land.
2187,
Jetstar
taxi to
8380.
terminal via Bravo 10 Charlie. Q-Link 387, runway 34 right. Give him a second, not sure because Qantas is going, and we'll go
Runway
to the
34
final.
left, line up behind
Q-Link
next landing aircraft.
387, runway
Qantas
34 right,
5890
cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Taxi to terminal via Juliet Yankee.
There goes our 380, beautiful departure. FedEx 1835 Heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Q-Link 2921, cross runway 07. Qantas 8373, cross runway 07.
Pushback approved facing
Velocity
west.
3378,
Qantas
cross runway
8547.
07. Hold short of hotel.
Cross runway 34 left.
Jetstar 8380, cross runway 07. United 4572 Heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 3624, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Runway 34 right,
via Bravo, Lima, Sierra, Tango, Malingo
Q-Link
2638.
4046, hold short of uniform. Qantas 2187, hold short of kilo. Qantas 2616, can't push him yet. Qantas 7777, runway 34 left via Bravo 2 Alpha. Qantas 8547, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Bravo 2 Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Charlie.
Qantas 4812, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Qantas 5890 Super.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. The United 4572 Heavy.
Pushback approved facing south. New Zealand 2838 Heavy.
Yeah, they're both going to go down there. He's parking in there.
Continue
It's
taxi.
fine.
Qantas 2640.
Right, we'll get this Qantas pushing in a minute. He'll go back up to 34
Facing
right.
west.
Need to get a couple over to 34
777.
right. Qantas 2616, pushback approved facing west. New Zealand 2838 heavy, runway 34 left via Yankee Alpha, cross runway 07.
Cross runway 07.
No.
Hold short of taxi.
New Zealand 2838 heavy, runway 34 left via Golf Alpha, cross runway 07. Indonesia 5664 heavy, pushback approved facing south.
Cross runway 07.
Right.
Alpha Mike 71 Papa Juliet.
Oh, he didn't go the way that I wanted him to go.
Bravo 10, Charlie. Qantas
Never mind.
2187. Runway 34 right.
Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
1000. Contact departure. Q-Link 387.
Pushback approved facing south.
FedEx 1835 heavy, runway 34 left via Alpha. Land, can't get him going yet because we need to get jets. This velocity into ramp.
Q-Link 2902.
Land 2824 heavy, pushback approved facing south.
Cross runway 07. Qantas 8373.
Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Q-Link 3624, taxi to terminal via Uniform, Bravo 10, Charlie.
Cross runway 07. Hold short of taxiway hotel. Velocity
Qantas
3378.
2187, continue taxi, cross runway 07, hold short of Foxtrot. Q-Link 2016, runway 34 right, clear to land. Melindo 3875, runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, contact departure. Melindo 4413, pushback approved, facing west. Qantas 2616, runway 34 right, via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Cross runway 07.
FedEx 1835 heavy, cross runway 07. Gonna have a quick look over here. Where
Runway
is this
34 left.
guy going?
Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Velocity
on reaching
3378,
altitude
continue
1000.
taxi.
Contact departure. The United 4572 Heavy.
Runway 34 right. Cleared to land. Q-Link 3624.
Qantas 7777, cross runway 34 left, hold short of Golf. Qantas 8547, cross runway 34 left.
Hold short of taxiway uniform. Q-Link
Q-Link
4046.
1140, pushback approved, facing south. Q-Link 2016, taxi to terminal via Uniform Bravo 10 Charlie. Melindo 3875, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, contact departure. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, contact departure. He's not a GA aircraft, is he?
Qantas 2187. Runway 34 left via Bravo 2. Alpha. Qantas 7777.
Yes.
Runway 34 left at Alpha 5. By
Victor
Bravo
Hotel
2,
Yankee Echo
Alpha.
Whiskey, enter
Qantas
right downwind,
8547.
runway 34 right.
Runway 34 left, clear to land. Qantas 4812.
Velocity 2462, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Qantas 4812, taxi to terminal via Kilo Charlie.
Pushback approved facing west. Qantas 2616.
Qantas 2187, continue taxi. Victor Hotel Lima Juliet Charlie approved, expect runway 34 right. Q-Link 8984, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Runway 34 left, via Yankee. Alpha, cross
Velocity
runway 07.
2462,
New
runway
Zealand
34 right,
2838
cleared for
heavy.
immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Orlando 2638, runway 34 right, line up and wait. New Zealand 2838 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Indonesia 5664 heavy, runway 34 left via Golf Alpha. Land 2824 heavy, runway 34 left via Hotel Alpha, crash runway 07. Indonesia 5664 heavy, crash runway 07. New Zealand 2863 heavy, pushback approved, facing east.
Runway 34 left, via Golf.
Qantas 4812,
Alpha,
crash runway 07, hold
New
short
Zealand
of
2838 heavy.
Bravo 3. Q-Link 2475, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 2616, crash runway 07. Mellendorf, you can't go yet actually. Mellendorf 2638, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 2921, runway 34 right, to line up and wait. Q-Link 2921, runway 34 right, to line up and wait. Mellendorf 4413, runway 34 right, via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Q-Link 3624, cross runway Q-Link 3624, cross runway 07. Qantas 4060 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 7844, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 5695, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Indonesia 5664.
New Zealand 2838 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34
Qantas
right,
7777, runway 34 left at Alpha 5 via Alpha, crash runway 07. UPS 3846 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 8547, crash runway 07.
Runway 34 left, via Alpha. FedEx
Q-Link
1835 heavy.
2921, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, enter final, runway 34 right.
Pushback approved facing south. Land 2824 heavy.
Negative. We would like to stay in the pattern. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, enter right base, runway 34 right. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, enter right base, runway 34 right.
Runway 34 right, clear for immediate
Jet
takeoff.
Star
Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
7652 heavy, runway 34 left, clear to land. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, enter right base, runway 34 right.
Taxi to terminal.
No
Via
idea where he's
uniform.
going.
Bravo 10, Charlie. Q-Link 3624.
They mess everything up, don't they?
Continue taxi. Cross runway 07. Hold short of taxiway Foxtrot. Qantas
Q-Link
2187.
2475, runway 34 right, via Foxtrot Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34
Q-Link
right.
2016,
Clear to land. Q-Link 2016.
cross runway 07. New Zealand 2863 heavy, runway 34 left, via Golf Alpha, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 right.
Where
Line
is
up
he
behind
going?
next landing aircraft. Malindo 3875.
Qantas 8373, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. FedEx 1835 Heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Jetstar 7652 Heavy, exit at taxiway Golf. New Zealand 2863 Heavy, runway 34 left, via Yankee Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07.
Negative. We would like to
Qantas
stay in the pattern
7844.
with Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Runway 34 right, via Foxtrot Bravo Sierra Tango.
Pushback approved facing
Qantas
west.
5695, runway 34 right, via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Come on.
Runway 34 right, via Bravo, Lima, Sierra,
Which one
Tango.
go?
Qantas 2616.
Because I said south.
Cross runway 07.
Doesn't mean south.
FedEx 1835 Heavy.
Continue taxi. Velocity 3378.
Cross runway 34 left. Hold short of taxiway Golf. Qantas 7777.
Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, enter left base, runway 34 left.
Cross runway 34 left.
FedEx
Qantas
1835 Heavy,
8547.
runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 2475, cross runway 07. Q-Link 2475, cross runway 07. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, left, traffic approved. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey, traffic approved. Can't remember, I'm just going to delete him, he's just causing me too many issues.
Pushback approved facing south. Q-Link
I have no idea
1140.
where he's actually going, so he's gonna
Taxi to
delete.
terminal, via uniform. Bravo 10. Charlie, Q-Link
Q-Link
2016.
4046, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 2616, runway 34 right, line up and wait. We need to clear this mess out.
Cleared for immediate
Qantas
takeoff.
4812,
On reaching
continue
altitude
taxi.
1000, contact departure. Malindo 3875.
Jetstar 6171, pushback approved facing south. Qantas 3672 Heavy, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Negative. We would like to stay in the pattern.
Indonesia
with Hotel Yankee
5664
Echo
Heavy, runway 34 left, line up behind next landing aircraft.
Whiskey. Negative. We would like to stay in the pattern.
Qantas
with
4060
Hotel
Heavy,
Yankee
runway
Echo
34 left, via Bravo 1 Alpha. UPS 3846 Heavy, runway 34 left, via Alpha. Jetstar 7652 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Golf, inner 4. Jetstar 7652 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Golf. That's where I wanted to go.
Entering right downwind. Runway
Velocity.
34 right. With Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Downwind, I love it, it's
Runway
brilliant.
34 right.
Velocity
Line up and wait.
3007, pushback
Velocity
approved, facing
2462.
south. Qantas 2616, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Orlando 4413, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Taxi to terminal, via Kilo, Charlie.
Velocity
Qantas
8804, pushback approved, facing south.
Continue taxi. Qantas 2187. Approved, expect runway 34 right. Clear to Hotel Lima Juliet Charlie.
We'll get enough across in a second. And in here.
Pushback approved, expect runway
Wow.
34 right. Q-Link 8984.
Express freight 6226, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Runway 34 right. Clear for immediate takeoff.
UPS
On reaching
3846
altitude
Heavy,
1000,
cross runway
contact
07.
departure. Velocity 2462.
Jetstar 6171, runway 34 right, via Charlie Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra Tango, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait. Malindo 2638.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. New Zealand 2838 Heavy.
Probably not going to have time to get this guy across.
Alpha. Indonesia 5664.
Runway 34 left.
Get
Via
him across.
Hotel. Alpha. Cross runway 07.
Indonesia 5664 Heavy, runway
2824
34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cross runway 07. Indonesia
Qantas
566
2754, pushback approved, facing south. Q-Link 8112, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved facing east.
Going on there.
New Zealand
Oh,
2863
a little
heavy.
bit. This guy is probably
Cross
going all the way
runway
down there, that's
07.
fine.
Hold short of taxiway
Qantas
Bravo
3672
3.
heavy,
Qantas 512.
taxi to terminal via Bravo, cross runway 07.
Pushback approved facing south. Q-Link 2475.
Just for now, we're getting down there.
Cross
So,
runway 07. Qantas 2616.
once he's rolling, that's good,
Runway
cool.
34 right. Cleared for
Orlando
immediate takeoff. On reaching
4413,
altitude
runway
1000.
34 right,
Contact
cleared
departure.
for immediate
Mount
takeoff
Lingo
upon reaching
268.
altitude 1000, contact departure. Express Freight 9042 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Take next available exit on left. Land 2824 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wet.
Runway 34 right. Line up and wait. Q-Link 2902.
Velocity 3007, runway 34 right, via Charlie Lima Sierra Tango, cross runway 07. Velocity 8804, runway 34 right, via Charlie Lima Sierra Tango, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 right. Via Bravo. Lima. Sierra. Tango. Malino 4413.
Velocity 7556, runway 34 right, clear to land. Q-Link 2475, runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft.
Cross runway 07. Q-Link 3624.
Express Freight 9046 heavy. Taxi to terminal via Alpha, crash runway 07. Jetstar 9003 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Land 2824 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 4060 heavy. Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 7844.
Qantas 2475, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Express Freight 6226, runway 34 right, via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Qantas 2754, runway 34 right, via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Qantas 2754, runway 34 right, via Foxtrot Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Q-Link 8112, runway 34 right.
5695.
Q-Link 8112, runway 34 right, via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Q-Link 2475, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for
Qantas
immediate takeoff.
7777,
On reaching
runway 34
altitude
left, line up and
1000,
wet.
Contact departure. New Zealand 2838 heavy.
Qantas 4060 heavy, crash runway 34 left.
Runway 34 left. At Alpha 5. Via Alpha. Cross runway 07. Qantas 7777.
Rex 3487 approved, expect runway 34 right.
Pushback approved facing south.
Velocity 7556, taxi to terminal via Bravo 10. Charlie. Golf. Jetstar 7520, runway 34 right, clear to land. Qantas 7844, runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft.
Cross runway 07.
Qantas 7777, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 8547, runway 34 left, line up and wait. Qantas 6874, pushback approved, facing west.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
Jetstar 9003 heavy, runway 34 left via Yankee Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07, hold short of Alpha. Qantas 4060 heavy, cross runway 07. Qantas 2475, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Qantas 7844, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Negative. I'm departure. Victor Hotel
Qantas
Yankee Echo
2754, cross runway 07. Oh, move back over here. Qantas 7318, heavy pushback approved, facing west.
Negative. Unknown command. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Wrong way.
Negative.
Qantas
We are on right
7318,
of
heavy
runway
pullback to the
34
gate.
right. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Qantas 7318, heavy pushback approved, facing east.
Runway 34 left. Cleared to land. Jetstar 765
Jetstar
to heavy.
7520, taxi to terminal via Charlie Kilo. Jetstar 7520, taxi to terminal via Bravo 10 Charlie Kilo. Qantas 8547, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rex 6370, runway 34 right, cleared to land, exit at taxiway Tango 2.
Negative. We are on right pattern of runway 34 right. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Q-Link 8112, crash runway 07. Forgot about all these over here. Q-Link 8984, runway 34 right, via Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Victor Hotel Lima Juliet Charlie, runway 34 right at Tango 3 via Golf Delta Kilo Lima Sierra Tango. Q-Link 347, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Express freight 6226, crash runway 07. Q-Link 2629, runway 34 left, clear to land. New Zealand 2863 heavy, runway 34 left, land it behind next landing aircraft. Jetstar 6171, runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft. Qantas 6874, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Rex 3487, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Velocity 7556, cross runway 07. Hold short of Golf. Jetstar 9003 heavy, continue taxi. Qantas 7318 heavy, runway 34 left via Juliet Alpha. Qantas 7220 pushback approved, expect runway 34 right.
Runway 34 right via Foxtrot. Bravo. Lima. Sierra. Tango.
Q-Link 1140, runway 34 right via Golf Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Q-Link 1140, runway 34 right via Golf Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Not at Tango, no. Q-Link 1140, runway 34 right via Golf Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra.
Cross runway
Don't like it,
07.
does it?
Q-Link 2016.
Q-Link 1140, runway 34 right via Golf Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra.
Runway 34 left via Golf. Alpha.
Jetstar 6171, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 2629, a taxi to terminal via Charlie Golf.
Runway 34 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
2475, cross runway 07.
Contact departure. Qantas 8373.
Velocity 7556, continue taxi. Q-Link 8984, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left.
Q-Link
Line up
8984,
FedEx
cross runway
183
07, hold short of Charlie.
Exit at taxiway Golf.
Rex 6370,
65 to heavy.
taxi to terminal via Bravo 10 Charlie. New Zealand 2863 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34
Velocity
left.
3007, runway 34 right, line up and wet.
Cross runway 07. New Zealand 2863 heavy.
Runway 34 right. Via
UPS
Foxtrot.
3846 heavy,
Bravo,
runway
Sierra,
34 left,
Tango,
line up and wet.
Qantas 7844. Runway 34 right. Via Bravo. Lima. Sierra. Tango. Qantas 569.
As they come over here.
Entering left base. Runway 34 left.
I hate it
Victor
when it does
Hotel
this.
Yankee Echo Whiskey.
Runway 34 left. Cleared for
Velocity
immediate takeoff.
7727,
On reaching
pushback
altitude
approved,
1000,
expect runway
contact
34 left.
departure. FedEx 1835 heavy.
Cross runway 07.
Velocity 3007, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Negative. I am in the air. Victor Hotel Yankee Echo Whiskey. Negative. I am in
Qantas
the air.
9662, heavy pushback approved, facing south. Velocity 7556, crush runway 34 left, hold short of Alpha.
Runway 34
Qantas
right.
6874,
Cleared for
crush
immediate
runway
takeoff. On
07.
reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q link 4046.
Q link 1140, crush runway 07. Victor Hotel Lima Juliet Charlie, crush runway 07. Q link 347, runway 34 right via Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra.
Runway 34
Q link
right. Line up and
2758,
wait.
pushback
Qantas
approved, expect runway
2616.
34 right. UPS 3846 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q link 2645, runway 34 right, clear to land. Velocity 8804, runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft.
Continue taxi. Qantas 4812.
Emirates 148 super pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Yeah, remember when I said this wasn't going to be absolutely crazy? Yeah, didn't work with it.
Runway 34 left. Cleared to land. Qantas 3672 heavy.
Q link 2629, crash runway 07, hold short of Golf.
Runway 34 left. Line up behind
Flex
next landing
3487,
aircraft.
runway 34
Indonesia
right, at
5664
Tango
heavy.
5 via Charlie 2, Bravo, Lima, Sierra Tango. Alpha Mike 996, Charlie Whiskey, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34
Qantas is
left.
probably going to have to go around
Bravo
here.
Alpha. Qantas 4060 heavy.
Alpha Mike 996, Charlie Whiskey, go around, turn left, heading 360, contact departure. Qantas 6864 heavy, runway 34 left, clear to land. Qantas 4060 heavy, runway 34 left, line up behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34
Q link
left.
347,
Via Alpha. UPS
cross runway 07.
3846 heavy.
Q link 2629, continue taxi. Q link 2629, continue taxi. Qantas 7220, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Qantas 803 heavy pushback approved, facing north. Qantas 9662 heavy, runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha. Velocity 7227, runway velocity, gotta get these moving. Oh, he's not ready. Velocity 8804, hold position.
Negative. I'm on the ground. Jetstar 765.
Velocity 6206, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Taxi to terminal.
Qantas
Jetstar 765 to heavy.
Velocity 7727, runway 34 left, at Alpha 5 via Yankee Juliet Alpha, cross runway 07. Emirates 148, super come wait. Q link 2615, taxi to terminal via Uniform Bravo 10 Charlie. Q link 8984, continue taxi. Q link 2615, hold short of Charlie. Velocity 8804, runway 34 right, line up and wait, continue taxi. Qantas 6864 heavy, taxi to terminal via Bravo Juliet Charlie. Qantas 4060 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback.
Velocity 6206, taxi to terminal via Bravo 10 Charlie. Velocity 8804, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 right, clear for immediate
Velocity
takeoff.
7556, continue taxi.
Contact departure. Qantas 2616.
Qantas 803 heavy, runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha. Velocity 2742, pushback approved, facing south. Velocity 90802, pushback approved, facing south. Velocity 7633, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 5892, pushback approved, facing west. Q-Link 4356, pushback approved, facing south. Jetstar 8796, runway 34 right, clear to land. Qantas 2754, runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft. Jetstar 460, runway 34 left, clear to land. Jetstar 9003 heavy, runway 34 left, line up behind next landing aircraft. Jetstar 9003 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wet. Emirates, no, you can't go yet because velocity is coming in here.
Runway 34
Emirates 148 Super, runway 34 left via Hotel Alpha. Qantas 9662 heavy, cross runway 07. Q-Link 2758, runway 34 right. Q-Link 2758, runway 34 right via Golf Delta Kilo Bravo Lima Sierra.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 34 right. Express freight 6226.
Gotta be going up Lima.
Cross runway
Jetstar
07.
460, taxi to terminal via Charlie Kilo.
Runway 34 right. Via
Jetstar 9003 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Jetstar 6171.
Runway 34 left, cleared for immediate
Please
takeoff
crash.
on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Indonesia 5664 heavy.
They shouldn't push if someone's behind.
Pushback approved facing south. Qantas 2754.
Velocity 2742, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Charlie. No. Velocity 2742, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Qantas 2754, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 8112, runway 34 right, line up and wet. Qantas 5192, runway 34 left, clear to land. Qantas 7318 heavy, runway 34 left, line up behind next landing aircraft. Q-Link 2615, continue taxi. Qantas 8684, Qantas 6864 heavy, cross runway 07. Qantas 3685 heavy, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing west.
Q-Link
8112.
4249, pushback approved, facing south. Express Freight 189, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Q-Link 8112, runway 34 right, clear for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Taxi to terminal. Bravo. Cross runway 07. Qantas 367.
Express Freight 6226, runway 34 right, line up and wet.
Runway 34 right. Clear for immediate
Qantas
takeoff.
803 heavy, cross runway 34 left.
Contact departure. Mountain 4413.
Runway 34 left. Clear to land.
Velocity
Take next to
9802,
west of
runway
land.
34
Exit
right
straight
via
via
Golf
04
Bravo
heavy.
Lima Sierra Tango. Velocity 7633, follow company. Q-Link 5628, pushback approved. Velocity 3338, pushback approved, facing south. Qantas 7318 heavy, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Express Freight 6226, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 2475, runway 34 right, line up and wet. Qantas 9662 heavy, runway 34 left, line up and wet. Jetstar 8796, taxi to terminal via Bravo 10, Charlie.
Runway 34 left. Line up and wait. Land 2824
Qantas
heavy.
5192, taxi to terminal via Charlie. Rex 3487, crash runway 07. Qantas 7220, crash runway 07. Velocity 2742, crash runway 07. Velocity 90802, hold position. Qantas 90662, heavy runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Qantas 2475, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Emirates 148 Super, crash runway 07. Qantas 803 heavy, crash runway 07. Rex 3487, crash runway 07. Velocity 3338, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango.
Runway 34 right, via Charlie.
Velocity 90802, continue taxi, crash runway 07.
Velocity 3007.
Velocity 7633, crash runway 07. Q-Link 2758, crash runway 07, hold short of Charlie. Q-Link 4249, runway 34 right via Delta Kilo. Q-Link 4249, crash runway 07. Velocity 793, runway 34 right, clear to land. JetX 4558, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Tango, cross runway 07.
Qantas 6874, runway 34 right, line up behind next landing aircraft. Velocity 7727, runway 34 left, line up behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 right. Clear to land. Velocity 7556.
Velocity 3338, cross runway 07. Qantas 3685 heavy, runway 34 left via Bravo 1 Alpha. Express flight 189, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Express flight 189, runway 34 right via Bravo Lima Sierra Tango. Q-Link 6110, pushback approved, facing Q-Link 6100, pushback approved, expect, come on, Q-Link 6110, pushback approved, expect runway 34 right. Velocity 90802, continue taxi, cross runway 07. Velocity 7633, cross runway 07. Qantas 6874, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Q-Link 8984, runway 34 right, line up and wait. Velocity 7727, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. JetX 4558, taxi to ramp via Alpha Juliet.
Runway 34 right.
Q-Link
Line up behind the next landing
2615,
aircraft. Q-Link
cross
2475.
runway 07. Where's he going? Going on
Taxi
there.
to terminal via
Velocity
Alpha.
6206, cross runway 07.
Express rate 90042 heavy.
Pushback approved facing south.
Qantas 5192, cross runway 07.
Runway 34 left.
Qantas
Cleared for immediate takeoff.
5192, hold short of Foxtrot.
1000. Contact departure. Land 2824 heavy.
Jetstar 8796, cross runway 07. Singapore 3168, super pushback approved, expect runway 34 left. Q-Link 8984, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okay, we're getting a little bit crazy, and I think I'm going to leave it there just because of timings. It's been about an hour. Overall, this has been a pretty fun session. Obviously gone into that second hour, so the Singapore has come for push, and it's kind of just started getting absolutely hectic getting into the second hour. Wasn't expecting it to be that busy. I was expecting it to be busy, but yeah, getting your arrivals and your departures out of both runways is a little bit crazy. But overall, very fun. I did enjoy that session. It is a cool airport to play. It's something a little bit different. And yeah, trying to get the 3/4s. I think running the 1/6 is a little bit easier normally, just because of the way you can get your traffic moving and get more departures out on 1/6 right and stuff like that. But overall, yeah, very fun. Let me know what you guys think. If you do want the schedule, just let me know. I can upload it. Because again, it's just randomly generated anyway. But yeah, as always, if you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you do have any questions, comments, or feedback around this video or any of my others, then please do drop them in the comments or reach out to me directly. And same if you do have any suggestions for anything you do want to see, then please do let me know. But for now, that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.